Welcome, everyone, and glad to have you with us from Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Ncaa and all of his friends ready to go and amped up for what we have in store. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the Florida Gators taking on the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Well, you don't see this every day. They're lining up for an onside kick on the opening kickoff. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Back to throw, it's Lagway. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely wrong.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his man, and they convert. Touchdown, Florida! What a catch and run for 6.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown on the opening drive of the game.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Coming out aggressively. Oh, he's playing with fire, and he's picked off. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Now, that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. Moves around to clear up the vision. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Still running at the 35. Discards him with the stiff arm. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so...
And he's got it! Touchdown, Gator!
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
14, South Carolina, 0.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Man, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
To the air, it's Sellers. Now rolling to the left. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. The Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Simon. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through action.
The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He wants to throw. Escapes the sack. Gets rid of it. Got it on the outside. It's Simon. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The offense down to the 22 on first and 10. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking to go up top on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Simon. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. The snap sets up to throw. He's got it. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Trying to surge it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming down. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From inside the 15, here's the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Looking to pass, it's Lagway. Got his man downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. A strike downfield. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Finds his big tight end. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
He'll just keep slinging it. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The Gamecocks want to move quickly. Quarterback checking the play. To throw, it's Sellers. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got an open man. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Gamecocks are marching down the field.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. He'll try to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Trying to find his man on first down. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding him the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Safe completion on the screen. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a fourth down. This is hardly a surprise after converting their first 2 fourth-down attempts. They'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got him, and they convert. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Across the 25, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Lagway. They're trying to get to it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Hey, that's a live ball. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
He'll set up to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Touchdown, Gator! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. They'll try to snap it quickly. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Makes the catch at the 20. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. Still just a 2-possession game. A lot of time to go as they try for the onside kick here. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And that one's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Gators want to pick up the tempo. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Florida! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And man, that play looked a little bit too easy. 4th down, big situation. You got to get up on these receivers and make it difficult. He gets the football right away, gets all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there, almost had it in his grasp. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Looking for an open area to his left. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. That's one of those throws. He tried to give it some touch, and as soon as it left his hand, you know he was thinking, no, 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 please bring it back, bring it back.
As a quarterback, Reese, you got to throw the ball with conviction. Generally, when you do, when you throw it harder, oftentimes you're...
Intercepted. Taking it the other way. He's at the 30. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
So what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him. But really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your own.
Throw to the end zone, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
You can't give points away when you're a QB. You have to understand, I got to be aggressive, and it's tough in the red zone because those are really
nigga trying to quit near the ball and shit, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Y'all play like a fool.
Got to make sure I get points. Really poor decision. Great play by the defense.
So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. The Gators will kick it off to start the second half. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single...
He lofts one down the sideline. Nearly another interception. It'll be second down. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line.
I feel like the defense right now is living rent-free in this QB's head. Of course, they picked him off the last drive. They almost picked him off right there. This defense doing a nice job mixing up their looks, and they're completely confusing.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Second and 10 here. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. The quick out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Touch pass on the run. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Gamecocks are on the move. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Wants to throw on first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. A first down for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes his connection. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play, and they pick up a first down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Finds his big tight end. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The Gators will line it up on first and 10. They'll give it to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Gators! And the route is on. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. Quarterback checking off. He's looking to throw it. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Pulls it in. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line gets set, first down. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Looking for a deep man. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Defense has to use a timeout, and this call will be big. And the Gamecocks have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, South Carolina. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Splits those uprights right in half. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard punt. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking to scramble. Makes a connection. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple of shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Running toward the tape. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Gators look to do some damage in the red zone. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Snags it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
Touchdown, Florida! And the stomping has commenced. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drive, trying to get behind the defense. And he throws another interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
He's just Johnny on the spot. Now his 2nd interception of the game, doing a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's just been in the right place at the right time making plays.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. With jet sweep pass. On his feet at the 40. Hit the afterburners, kid.